What's up, good people? How you doing? Hey, we're going in the closing bell today. I'm going 2 for 2 with these lives, all right? Welcome to Stocker for Larry Jones. For those of you that are new, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. And if you've been rolling with me for a while, continue to hit that like button. It helps the algorithm to keep me out there. Hey, we've had a lot of growth, and I just want to say to those of you that are new to the page, welcome aboard. We're you. I'm not a guru. I came from the dirt just like you. I've learned a lot about the market. I've paid for it. I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I've actually lost over $100,000. So I paid for this education. Made my first investment in '92, and I've learned a lot since then. Lost it all, got mad at the market, kept saying it was rigged, found out it wasn't rigged, it was I didn't do my due diligence. So I learned a lesson. So you get to learn off of my mistakes. So we got 4 minutes for closing bell, and let's take a look at what this crazy market is doing. Look at the S&P. So the S&P bounced off of its 2-day moving average. Remember yesterday? Look at that. It was down. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit for you guys. As you can see, remember yesterday we were down 39.44. For those of you that are with Stocks with Josh, you guys know that he was saying if it fell under 39.50, that would be a bad deal. So what did it do before closing bell on yesterday? Bang, bounced off and started to run up, right? And so here we are in the run up, all right? Hey, what's up, good people? Yes. Uncle Larry, ATL, go overnight with different dreams every day. I love that. What's up, David T? What's up, good people? So we're going to see what this closing bell is going to be. We had all of these Fed speaking, and I just want to tell you about this market if you haven't seen it or if you haven't noticed it. This market is the most resilient market I've seen since the 90s. I have never seen a market this resilient, and neither have all of the talking heads, neither have all of the YouTubers. Hey, yep. So, okay, so yeah, the market did go red because we had Fed talk yesterday. Why did the market go red? So this is why. We had these Fed, a hawkish Fed was talking yesterday. That's why the market went red. But then when we bounced off the 200-day moving average and the bond yields started reversing, look at that. Remember, they were all green. Remember, the 10-year was at a higher rate. Now it's going down. So the bond yields are cooling off. When bonds cool off, the stock market goes up and vice versa. Just like when the dollar is strong, the market tends to go down. All right, let's go into this closing bell, good people. We don't want to miss that. And let me pull it up. Though, as you guys know, this is a delay, so we get to watch it after closing bell. I think it's a 30-second delay, okay? So let's look at what's happening. As we can see, everything is looking good with a minute and 20 till close. And we'll listen in on the last minute, and then I'll come back and talk with you guys.
In real time. So you shouldn't be reacting to 2-month-old data that we got in the jobs report last time and saying that somehow you have to top up the Fed funds rate from there. So we'll see if he has a sense of urgency or a sense of kind of calm about where they are.
I know who has a sense of urgency. Mr. Faster, Farther Furman.
Yeah.
Jason Furman. He's coming up on overtime, by the way, to lay out the case that he made in the Journal today about, hey, go big.
And to be clear, he was very early in being somewhat alarmed at the path of inflation. In other words, he thought it was going to be stickier. He didn't think it was going to come down magically, and he still thinks employment is too strong to get core inflation down to a comfort zone of the Fed. So this is a very fair debate. We got to hash it out And that's why, really, you can only be as confident as the next inflation number that comes along.
Yeah, we've been on a 3-week losing streak for the S&P 500, which thankfully is going to end today. Getting a bit of a respite today from bond yields, which have pulled back a bit as we head to a weekend. I hope everybody has a good one. I'll see you on the other side as we send it into overtime with Morgan and John.
Happy Friday. That's a scorecard on Morgan Brennan. Coming up this hour, an exclusive interview with Orlando Bravo, who runs the world's largest tech buyout firm with more than $120 billion under management. His thoughts on AI, the macro environment, and opportunities in software ahead.
Plus, we'll talk to former Council of Economic Advisors Chair Jason Furman.
I wanted them to talk more about the market. Okay, someone asked a question. Hey, can you do a video on REITs? I'm scared of REITs right now because of the real estate market. I believe that we still have a sell-off. We went up to 7% for a 30-year fixed on yesterday. We're revisiting 7%. So I'm scared of REITs right now, to be honest with you. Pink Wave, how are you doing, brother? Hand pink waving. How you doing? Cha-cha? Can you do the cha-cha slide? What else we got here? Learning how to invest. That's it. That's it. The more you learn, the more you earn. That is the truth. What I think about AMC. Let's look at AMC. So Stocks with Josh did a video on AMC, as you guys know. Stock like BBBY, AMC, GameStop, Mullen, those type of deals. I'm just not into those right now. I'm just not touching them. I haven't talked about them in a while. Though these little hit jobs, these little pages that lie are ridiculous. Of course, it probably bounced up today because it went down so much. And yes, look at that. AMC up almost 8% today. At one point, it was up 8% today. And of course, when there's a sell-off, you get a big bump. And I'm going to get in trouble with the AMC, with the Ape Army, with the AMC Army. I know I'm going to get in trouble. AMC is a swing trade, unless you are getting it for a purpose. We're not going to go into the purpose of why it's a stand. And you only invest in AMC what you can afford to lose. Because if you're not taking profits and you buy it, if you buy it this year and you're not taking profits, you're going to lose money. I'm just going to keep it real because the cards are stacked against you. All of this dark pool trading, all of this unfair stuff. AMC is just a target for institutional money. And it is unfair. I hate it. I hate what they're doing. And I agree with the apes. I agree with the movement. It's unfair what they are doing. But, we're here to make money. I'm going to keep it moving. Hey, Italy. Man, I got to get back to Italy. I spent 10 days in Italy. I got to get back to Italy. I absolutely love Italy. I think I'm part Italian, man. I got on my wife's nerves, though. I was speaking in hood Italian for like 2 weeks. Everything else put in the ah. Where did you come from? I just left Roma. Hey, what's up, good people? Yep, let's get it. Please let us know how to trade the VIX. I'll tell you, the VIX is, everybody trades the VIX, right? The volatility, right? And I'll just tell you, trading the VIX this year is not the same as trading any year before this because the market is tired. The market is not supposed to be having 2 days like it's having right now with all the news we have. It's just not. And so if you are trading on volatility right now, you're losing money if you got in the last couple of days because nobody expected this market to be this robust. But the market is tired. The market has been beat down since January of 2022, right? Actually, the last end of December of 2021, the market started this sell-off. And the market is just tired. The retail investor, you and I, we're ready to get this going. Of course, the biggest threat to the market, even with the geopolitical situation right now, is still the Fed, the Fed, the Fed. And now there's talk about him going up 25 basis points, but 4 more times, which is another point. But at the end of the day, I believe, the Fed is trying to get to 2%, but I believe he's going to get to 3%, and 3% will become the new 2%. That's what I believe. He said, cha, cha, cha. Yep. So I'm not even going to say 10 minutes. We're already at 10 minutes. Larry, afternoon, thoughts on Dogecoin? Yeah, no, I'm not Doge. So me and Josh, just for fun, just get ready. We're going to have these hit jobs on us. Me and Stocks with Josh, or should I say Stocks with Josh and myself, we are going to battle out. I'm going to be Team SHIB and he's going to be Team Doge. We're both going to take the same amount of money and see who could outperform each other. We'll keep you guys posted on that. 8.4 if the Fed is going. Well, we got important numbers coming in a week, and we will see what the Fed is going to be doing. So we don't have a lot of time to wait. We will be seeing it in about a week, okay? What about technologies? ChargePoint was a good buy. Pre-hours for this moving. Oh yeah, ChargePoint. But I can tell you something about ChargePoint. Like I said, ChargePoint hasn't bottomed out. They have no cash, right? So you're paying for the future of EVs right now, okay? And so we're still in a market where they're raising interest rates hikes. All right, they're raising interest rates, right? So it's difficult in a rate hike environment to invest in a company that has zero cash for me, right? I just think that anything could go wrong and it'll just come back down. So only buy ChargePoint when it's on red days. That's all I could say. Only buy it in red days. Now, long term, I'm bullish on it. Just like long term, I'm bullish. I'm not even going to go there. What do you think about Crow? I really haven't looked at Crow this cycle. It's not my number one. Matic is my number one in this cycle. Crow might be in trouble. There you go. Silvergate. There you go. Yep. Hi, Larry. Your comment on SPY, SQQQ. Thank you. SPY, SQQQ. So, hey, I'm going to tell you guys about the Qs, the SQQQ or the TQQQ. For those of you that don't know, T, if you think it's going up, just think T for tall. Think S if the market is going down. S for short, right? Tracks the Nasdaq, right? Nasdaq. So one of the things you want to keep in mind is that these are not investments. These are swing trades. The Qs are swing trades. Me personally, this is just me. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy or hold or sell. I never hold these Qs for more than 3 days. I'm in and I'm out. If I don't see it moving quickly in my favor, then I'm back out. I'll cut it loose. If I'm down by 1%, sometimes I'll cut it loose. But when I'm up, I set my stop losses. So if I pop up 5%, I start moving my my stop loss. If it goes up 10%, I move my stop loss up. And then if it triggers a sell, I'm out and then I look and see, is there a reversal coming? So just remember, try not to hold these Qs long, okay? It's not an investment, it's a trade. Hey, Larry. Stock, what? No, don't know about that one. Hey, InvestFest. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go. If you're talking about InvestFest, I'm definitely gonna be there again this year. Yeah, Italy is so great, man. Italy is so great. I learned so much, like meatballs with spaghetti. I thought that was Italian. I go to an Italian restaurant in Venice. And I was like, hey, where's the meatball with the spaghetti? The guy goes, that's for America. That's not an Italian. I'm like, oh, okay. Excuse me, bro. So, but I learned a lot over there. Yep. No, see, that's the thing about the course. It's not about completing the course. In the course, like halfway through the course, like a third of the way through the course, you can start investing. The course is to last you for years, because you can always come back to the course and learn something, right? So this Monday, I'll be releasing yet another video from Stocks with Josh on technicals, but I'll also be releasing another video from Keenan Grace with options, okay? And you will see next week, we are working on something I'm going to try to release an entire chapter on a dividend stock. So it's the gift that's going to keep on giving. You're going to make more money. All right. What else? San Diego in the building. What's up? Hello, everyone. Google what is Silvergate. They're in trouble. They're linked to the crypto. Just go Google it. And they're insolvent right now. It's not good. Thoughts about crypto in 6 months. My thoughts about crypto in 6 months is, if you believe in crypto, you should be accumulating right now. Accumulating is the same as dollar cost averaging. It'll be kind of range bound right now, and you should be accumulating during the accumulation phase. I want you to pull up the 4 phases of crypto. Right now, we're still in the accumulation phase. And I'm going to, I've said it before, I'm going to have just about 90% of my accumulation of crypto. I will have it done by this year. Okay. All right. I want you to Google chart on the 4 phases of crypto, and it'll make sense. Viewpoints on charts point. I already gave that one. Rewind this. Josh was correct. It will go up and then drop. Yep. Josh was correct. Josh is absolutely correct. What else? For basic questions. Okay, you go with that. You go with that. Remember, Chat GPT, what you're getting right now is limited to 2021. It's not modern day. But you may be right. Basic, you may be right. Thanks, X. But be careful, right? I think Bitcoin. Coinbase said that they're not transacting any of Silvergate's transactions. So it's a deep, you guys, it's a big can of worms that you really got to get into. What I think about Palantir, I think Palantir will make money long term. A lot of people didn't understand Palantir because the guy is a brainiac. He's too smart for his own pants, the CEO. But I believe that Palantir will make money long term. DCA all the day, all the way. What else? Here are your thoughts. Yeah, Amazon is one of those stocks, man. Amazon is in the AI. More people are going to be ordering stuff to be delivered. Come on, y'all ain't even going to the stores, man. I bought a shirt today from JCPenney's, and I ordered a special pillow that I'm sitting on right now, good people. I'm not going to pull it up. I'm sitting on a special pillow. I had my wife pull it up on Amazon, and I'm expecting to get it before the week was out. And within hours is at my doorstep. I'm not going to the store anymore. Amazon is only going to get bigger and bigger. It is a long-term investment. I would not stop investing in Amazon for a minimum over the next 7 years. It's going to continue to grow. Yep. Mullen, wouldn't touch it. Sorry. Yep. Yep. Let's get this money. Absolutely. Hustle, man. Hustle smart. Hustle, man. I'm thinking of Martin. So, charge point is a gray swing trade. Look at anything that's range bound. Okay. Yep. That's right. I'm gonna kill Josh. I'm gonna kill him. Let him do his doge. I'm gonna kill him. Yep. Yeah, VTI. Yeah, VTI or VOO. Either one of them are the same. I want to show people. For those of you that ask which one, VTI or VOO, I want to show you something. VOO, here. I'm going to show you something on how they track, right? All right, so we got VOO and we got VTI. I want you guys to look at this. For those of you that keep asking which one, right? I want you to look at this. Let's go year to date. See that? Let's go over the last 6 months. See that? What I'm trying to show you is it really doesn't matter. Watch this. See that? So you got Vanguard, and as you can see, look at that. They move the same way. Remember that song, When You Move, I Move, We Move? See here? But I like VOO better at this point. But as you can see, look at the percentages. They're almost identical. Look at the percentages right here. This is what you want to look at. They're almost identical, right? Look at that. 5 years. They dance together. They dance together. Max, though, that's when it changes a little bit, right? You see that? So that's when the VOO does a little better. As you could see, it peaks out a little bit. So that's why I said VOO right now. But they dance together, right? When I move, you move, we move. Just like that. All right. Had to say that, good people. Sorry. All right. Let me get one more in. It's 21 minutes. Let me get one more in. InvestFest is the jam, man. I'm just telling you, when they have the big one in Atlanta, I'm there. How do you know that the market is moving? I don't understand that one. Well, you had Fed speak yesterday, which moved the market, and then another Fed was speaking today, but it didn't move the market anymore. The market is getting tired, and I'm from the West Side of Chicago. When you fighting and you've been in them, like first fight you get hit, you like and then when you after like the 15th fight you be like what happened? Oh, I had a fight today. You toughen up, and the market is just getting tough. Yes, trailing stop loss moves automatically. I absolutely love a trailing stop loss. With Moomoo provides a trailing stop loss. Webull gives you a hard stop limit, but Moomoo gives you a trailing stop loss. So let's say you set a stop loss. Let me show you guys really quick if I can, for those of you that don't know. A regular stop loss is here, right? Let's say you buy a stock at $10, right? And then you set a stop loss at $9. So you buy a stock at $10 and it moves up to $11, right? Let me start over. You buy a stock at $10 and it moves up to $11, right? So you've made, what's that, 10%. Then you set a stop loss at $10, meaning you don't lose any money. And if that stock turns around and hits that $10 and falls to $9, it triggers and it's supposed to sell your stock at what? $10, right? But a trailing stop loss, you could set a percentage. So instead of it being a hard stop loss, now you're range bound. You could set it 10%, 15%, 20%. So if the stock keeps going up, if you set this for 10% and the stock keeps going up, it'll keep going up with it. And it doesn't matter if it goes up more than 10%, but if it turns around and falls more than 10%, then it'll trigger it. So why use a trailing stop loss? I personally like to use it when I'm in profit. So if you're in a stock and you're up by 30%, right? But the stock keeps doing this, so then I'll loosen it up a little bit. But when the stock starts getting really high, I squeeze it a little bit. That way, if the stock keeps going up, it keeps going up with the stock, right? And it just helps you to lock in more profits. Hopefully that helped you guys. All right. Good afternoon, sir. What are your thoughts on CDs? Bonds and CDs right now are really good. I mean, bonds and CDs are safe right now, and a lot of institutions are moving into bonds and CDs, right? Still possibility of a... Yeah, there's still a possibility. There's always a possibility. Yes, it is. Yep. Hey, I appreciate you too. Yep, appreciate you guys too, for real. Can you give us tips on things for when picking an ETF? I'll tell you, out of all of these ETFs, I'm just telling you the simple ones is VOO and VTI. There's a bunch of ETFs. You can get specific ETFs in bio genomics. You could get an ETF in the EVs. If you want an ETF, a basket of just electric vehicles, whether it be charging stations and electric vehicles, you could find an ETF for that. If you want an ETF with just oil or energy, you can find an ETF, and all it has in that ETF is oil and energy. So you can look for those too. Hey, Charlotte, North Kakalaki. Yes, it does. And actually, I'm going to be adding over the next couple of weeks momentum options, which is how I make the majority of my money. I'm going to be adding that to the class also, momentum options trading. I call it the ultimate beginner's class because it takes you from an ultimate beginner, and then there's a whole transition. Okay. What else? Thoughts on GEHC. Yep, I'm going to give you a thought on GEHC. For those of you that don't know, it's General Electric. Right at closing bell, I just entered into another GE play. Now, somebody said, Larry, you're turning into a day trader, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. I'm just sharing. I'm trying to share with everybody, because I can't be everything to everybody, but I just like to bring the whole family along. All right. Let's see if I can do this live and not get in trouble. Okay, here we go. So here's the call that I'm in right now that I literally just got in closing bell. Let's see if I can get in it. So I just got into this one at closing bell. As you could see, I literally just got into this play. See it? Yep. You guys could see everything. You could snapshot that. You can come back to it. Right? So that's what I'm going to say. There it is. All right. Now you have to monitor it. If it goes down, I plan on getting back in. And actually, this is what I'm making the class on. I'm making the class on momentum options trading. That's going to be part of my psychology in the class also. But I want you guys to watch Keenan Grace's chapters first to make sure you understand options. Okay. Could you please talk about broker do options in Canada? I'm sorry, I can't, because different countries have different regulations. Sometimes you guys think it's the broker. It's not. It's the country. The country only allows a certain much, and you put in for it, and then they sit on it for 2 years. So sometimes it's the country themselves that these brokers are trying to get into these countries, and these countries are just like got them on the back burner. That's what it is. Could you please talk about broker to do options in Canada? Yeah, that's the same one. So I don't know. I'm sorry. Could you please talk? Okay, I answered that one. You asked that a 1,000 times, bro. How your day on? Hey, thanks for asking. From the streets to Wall Street. Look at that. I like that. From the streets to Wall Street. Wall Street Trapper, who's another influencer. I love that brother, man. He's so inspirational. I mean, he literally learned the stock market while he was in prison. You guys got to hear his story. And he has a saying that I love, and I hats off to him. He says, Wall Street now looks like us. To the guy that's farming the farmland right now, you out there on a tractor, Wall Street now looks like you. To my truck drivers out there, Wall Street looks like you, all right? To the people that make up the hotel beds, Wall Street looks like you, right? To the people that's bussing tables, and the cooks, Wall Street looks like you. To the carpenters out there, Wall Street looks like you. Man, listen, it is so serious for us to learn as much as we can now, because that's what's up. Hey, Tony from Atlanta, what's up, Tone? What's up? Tony Rome. Let's see here. Too big to fall right now. Walmart. Walmart is if we go into a deeper recession and we get another leg down, Walmart will represent safety. Unfortunately, some of the things that have been a safety net for us in raising interest rates, they're just not working. Financials have not really performed that well. Energy popped up and now it's cooled off. So it's just a real odd time in the market, to be honest with you. But we're going to trade the market we're in. So I got into healthcare. Healthcare generally does well in a downward market. So I just got some option plays, and I'm just playing it short term. Go in, pop it, grab some money, get out. Right? Ford is long for me. Ford is long. I'm stacking up on Ford. I'm gonna be buying Ford as long as I'm buying Tesla, and I'm buying Ford. Remember, I've been DCAing in Tesla since 2021, and since 2022, I started DCAing in Ford and GM. You guys remember that, right? Johnson & Johnson is just something you'll be able to pass on to your kids. It just is. Cardano or Solana? Man, that's a I can't answer that seriously right now. I wanted to do a deep dive. What I don't like about Cardano is Charles just moves like he moves like molasses in the wintertime going uphill, man. And it's just, I like to be in the fastest moving car. Crypto, what is the stock symbol? We're talking about cryptocurrency. It's not a stock symbol. We're talking about cryptocurrency. So what I like right now is Matic, MATIC. Okay. Thanks for answering questions, bearing with it. That's all right, Doug. You cool, Dougie Fresh. We cool, fam. Yep, that's what I'm here for. Hey, I heard this. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I heard that is correct. Interactive Brokers, for those of you that's in Canada, for my Canadian brothers. I hope they get this together, because I have a strong market in Canada. I looked at my analytics, and I really want to get out there to you guys. I want to come visit you guys in Canada. So we're going to get together. We're going to put something together, do a meet and greet out there. Hey, that's it. Listen at work, man. That's just what we do. Bullish, but it came right down with yep. Yeah, man. We got to trade the market we're in. That's what I'm learning, man. Listen, nobody could predict stuff like this, man. You just can't make this stuff up. I mean, you can't make stuff up like this. This is a Friday after we had a green day yesterday. You guys know that this day is supposed to be red, and then the Dow was up almost 400 points. Look at that. The market is tired of being tired. The market is like, I'm just tired of being tired. But I'm still telling you, I don't have all my money in the market. I just don't. You guys go ahead, but I just don't. I'm starting to see these Rivian trucks everywhere now. Chinese market. No, that's a good question, and I'm going to end right here. The Chinese market, I'm going to look to short the Chinese market now. You guys know, so President Xi has this meeting coming up, and it's supposed to last for a week. And what he did was he came with all of these financial institutions, including the CEOs of these companies. And he just put military in charge of everything. They're taking over the state media. They're taking over major companies and moving the CEOs over and putting his guys that know nothing about finances in charge of these companies. So if you look at Baidu, .com, what is that other one? Baba, all of these Chinese ADRs, I'm going to start doing some puts, and I'm going to just, see if I can make some money short term. Just Google Chinese ADRs. As a matter of fact, let's look at a few. Let's see how they're doing right now. BABA. So let's look. So here's Alibaba. It's red, right? Down. What else we got? We got NEO was up. Oh, NEO had a nice day today. Look at that. NEO had a real nice day today. 5%. About time. What else are some of the here? Baidu. And then Pindu. I saw Pindu. You got Tencent. Right? These are all Chinese ADRs. And you got Pindu. What else is there? Where is the other one? And then JD.com. Is it JD.com? I'm having a brain fart, right? So those are some of the ones that I'm looking to do some puts on. And I let the closing bell catch me, and I really wanted to get into some puts right now before next week happens, but it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, I do all my options with Webull, y'all. Webull is in this video. Webull will be the second link under the class. You'll see Webull. Right now, you can deposit $1 and get 12 free stock with Webull. So that will be the second link in the description below. If you're on your cell phone, just tap the heading of this video. It will be the second link below. That will be Webull, and that's where I do all my options trading. Yeah, I love it too, because Webull's made me a lot of money. Hey, thank you guys. Right. Polygon. I like Polygon. Yes, sir. Yep. All right, good people. Gold. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Hey, will you be teaching in your yes, that is in the course. Yes. So not only will I be teaching, I'm doing momentum teaching on calls and puts, but Keenan Grace is doing how the proper way. So you're going to get a lot of training on calls and puts. And I will tell you right now, and I'll leave this, and I don't want to oversell this class, all right? I just want to be real, right? A lot of people, let's face it, options sounds really confusing at the beginning. Options is confusing. Contracts, this and that, calls, puts, what is it? My whole class is built around talk to me like I'm 3. And you will get it. And I work closely with Keenan, and Keenan explains it in such an elementary way. And you go, oh, this is what it is. And so do I. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be going over some live trades. I can't do it here because these trades last all day long, right? So some of the trades, I keep them over 2 days, but I make adjustments during the day. And so I can't do that and do this. And then I'm going to confine it down and just show you guys how I do momentum trades and options, calls and puts, as you suggest. Okay. And so that is what I'm going to have in the class also, but I need to do it over the next couple of weeks in real time. You will see that and you will go, aha. And now you can make money on earnings. You can make 99% of the money I've made in the last 5 months. It wasn't the Qs. It wasn't the SPY. And it wasn't the Qs. So there's a lot of other stock that you guys can be doing calls and puts on. But I will tell you this. The people that are making the most money in the stock market right now are doing options. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to keep, and that's short term. Remember, that's short term. Options in a bear market, okay, with the threat of a deeper recession, right? So we learn how to make money right here, but long term, the long-term investor is going to win. So we make short money right now, and we make long money, and we continue to invest long-term. All right. Make sure you guys check out all the links below. The top link will be the class. It will be going up. Remember, right now, the price that you'll see right now is $100 off. At the end of March, I'll be going up $50, and then I'm gonna hold it there for a little while, and then I'll go up another $50. I'm not gonna go up 100 at a time. So make sure you guys partake of that. Under that, we'll have Webull. That's where I do all my options. And then under that will be Moo. Just download them all, okay? We'll go from there, okay? All right. I love you guys, man. Make sure you have a safe weekend. It's snowing here in the Midwest. It's covering a lot, so be careful out there. And listen, be kind, rewind, be happy, man. Be happy because you choose to be happy. That's it. Be happy because you choose to be happy. I woke up. You guys know I've been going over this sciatic nerve thing. I had a headache, all of that. But you know what? I jumped out of bed, said, I'm going to have a good day today. I'm going to talk to the family. We're going to have a good time. And that's it. I made up my mind that I will have a good day. You have a good day too, all right? Love all of you guys, each and every one of you guys. Please continue to share my page and share it with your kids, your nephews, your nieces. Don't keep the information to yourself, because one day in the near future, we're just going to have the poor and the rich. The middle class is being squeezed. As you and I, market is going down right now. They did a report today. The wealthiest house in Florida is on sale for $100 million more than the prior owner bought it for. So the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. But where do you think the wealthy's money come from? It comes from the money we lose. Just remember, new wealth is like a new earth. It is no more being created. It is shifted. And I'm going to leave with this, and I'm never going to, apologize for who I am. There's a scripture in a good book, and that good book is the Bible, that says, the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the just. Let's go get our money, good people. I love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.